everyone. So today's shave is gonna be the, hold on, cannot be ignored. It's gonna be the last one of the Magnificent 11. In a way, I'm actually glad because I made it a bit harder for me because I didn't want to do a shave just with the razor itself. I always wanted to put like the soap that I would identify with that category and other stuff like that. And the other reason I'm glad as well is because I'll be able to start doing other reviews and trying new stuff, which I have a few already, and I'm kind of in a hurry to do it. Let's put it that way. Curious. That's more that way. So it's going to be the Fatip Open Comb. That's the one I chose for the Cannot Be Ignored. We're going to use a beak first use. The reason I chose the beak is because the next shave is actually a shave that was asked by a sub. And he actually asked about to do the shave with this blade specifically, but second or third use. So because I didn't have any that I had, well, I used before, but I throw them out. So I'm going to use this first time. So you can see, I just took it out. I'm going to load it so that I can do the next shave that was asked by one of the subs to do a second use of the blade. He actually asked for a specific shave, which you guys will find out, I'd say Friday if everything goes well. So there you go, Fatip, loaded up with a big blade first use. A really specific shave with a specific soap, specific brush. So you guys will see next time, next shave. So we'll use, the reason I chose, by the way, I already explained on my Magnificent 11 video, but I'll say it again. It's because of the design. It's such an old design, and it's been done by not just Fatip. I think almost every brand of older brands, like, you know, have some kind of design similar to this. And this was actually, I think, was the first design that Fatip started producing. I should have taken notes. I actually did, but I forgot to bring the papers up. I'm getting a blank there now because I'm trying to remember the date and I can't. So doesn't matter. It's an older, I think it was the first design they used. This is the second version that they've kind of altered a bit, so it's a bit more on the milder than the original one. But the design itself is very, very, very similar. So that's why I chose Cannot Be Ignored, and almost everyone I know that uses this eraser loves it. So that's the other reason I chose. To brush wise, I'm gonna go with the Trafalgar T3, another one that it cannot be ignored, I suppose. In terms of the synthetic ones, almost everyone that tries this loves it. Just gonna soak it there for a bit. There's a few complaints about the size, but the size, they have the T2 and the T1 as well, so you can always go down, and it's the same fiber material for the knot, so just really roasting. So I don't see much of complaints there. If it's the size, just go down to the T2 or the T1. So that's the reason I chose that brush. We're gonna, actually before that, I'm gonna do a pre-shave with Mastro Miche. Just because I love it, and I haven't tried any other hard soaps, you know, pre-shave soaps. I have ordered one in particular that I have been hearing a lot, but I still don't have it, so I want to try that one, and I might do a comparison with this one that I love. So this is the Mastro Miche pre-shave hard soap. Just use a bit. I'm gonna open the door. It's too warm. Hopefully there won't come any noise outside. But it's too warm, guys. I'm roasting in here. And I actually took a bath, and I waited for a while just for the mist to go away, and left the fans on. See if this will get as warmer, but no, still very, very warm. So, there we go, pre-shave done. Mastro Miche. There we go. Now, soap. It's not gonna be a soap, it's gonna be a cream. I chose this one in particular because it cannot be ignored either. It's not an artisan. It's well produced everywhere. Well, you can find it anywhere. Like, it's cheap, and I know people that only use this, and they love it, and they don't change it for anything. Which sometimes I find that a bit weird, but that's me in particular. But it's the Palmolive, man, the green one, the palm extract one. They have other ones, but this one in particular you can find almost anywhere, and I think you can't ignore, because you always can get really good shaves with it, even though it's not an artisan. But I think it's brilliant. I think it's a really good, like, I paid, I think was €1 for this. It's a bit more expensive now, if I can call it that. I think it's 169 now, but with the inflation and all, everything is going up. So let's put a bit there. It's so warm that, look, it's getting on the liquid side there, which is not normal. Normal is a bit more harder, but it's really, really warm, guys. Really, really warm around here. So there we go. That's why I chose Palmolive. We're gonna face lather, as always, as I enjoy a lot. Yeah. Now, scent-wise, it's not a very high on the scent, let's put it that way. It has a nice scent, but it's a mild scent. Not a very intensive scent at all, but it's pleasant. It's very easy to lather, as you guys can see. And because it's not a very, the scent is not intensive and it doesn't stay there for a long time, you can always, and that's what we're gonna do today, you can always use a EDT afterwards, because it's not gonna interfere with that at all. So nice. I love the size. Some people don't like the size of this brush, but I do enjoy it, and because I do a lot of head shaves as well, so the size kind of helps. Although sometimes I would prefer the smaller one as well, and I have one that the knot is very similar to this, which is the Roma, the Omega Roma. Very, very similar. I would say it's probably, in terms of size, I think it's compared with the T2, but I'm not completely sure, guys. So a bit of more water, still a bit dry there. And you guys can see, really easy to lather. Normally creams are anyway. I'm gonna try to use warm water, but kind of more on the, not too warm. I'm not gonna go on a cold today. Just don't feel like it. Don't know why. It although is roasting. I was actually thinking about using cold water today because it's roasting, but I don't know. It just didn't feel like it. I'll use it kind of a warmish water, not completely on the warm side. So I'd say we're ready. Just put the brush there. There we go. Fatip open comb with a beak first use. Just warm up the blade there. There we go. With the grain. This is not as aggressive as the slant one, but I still find it very, very smooth. I don't find it very aggressive at all. or they might vary for other people. I don't think so, but I know that whoever tried the previous one, the previous generation of this, they said that that one was actually pretty aggressive, and this one is more on a gentle side, not as aggressive. But I like the feeling of the blade, the way it is. You can, I think you can control easily what you're doing with it, if I can explain myself properly. There we go. Yeah, it makes a difference to have the door open. I don't know if it makes a difference in the sound, but at least I have some air coming in. There we go. Actually, I'm a bit sensitive there today. Felt a lot of the blade there. Now I don't know if it's because it's the first use of the blades, but it's a bit harsh there now. I don't think I have any bump. Oh, I do. I have a small bump there. There we go. Have to be careful anyway. There we go. Mustache area. The other thing is very easy to control where the blade actually goes. That's what I find with this razor. I'm gonna have to close. All the kids are playing outside, screaming and shouting like kids do. So there we go. Yeah, I'm a bit sensitive there. I think, yeah, I actually nicked myself. I think I have some bumps there, but I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, I do. I have a few bumps there, so I'm gonna have to be really careful. I didn't even notice them, so I might do differently there. Yeah. When I was putting the pre-shave, I should have paid attention to that, and I didn't. So it's my fault. Yeah, oh Jesus. Let's see. Now, really gentle there. Still have a few bumps there. There we go. Might have to use the styptic pencil there, guys. No. First pass then. I'm gonna just wash it up, and I'm gonna put the styptic pencil afterwards. There we go. I actually cut myself there and there. It's two small bumps I have that I had, and I didn't even notice. So I'm just gonna go and use the styptic pencil there just before I start doing the second pass. Let it dry a bit. I'll just show it anyway. Yeah, this one was nasty. It's actually stinging like hell. No. Before I start doing the second pass, I'm gonna leave this dry a bit and see if it stops, and then I'll do the second pass, guys. See you in a small bit. We're back. Yeah, it didn't let it dry completely, but as you guys can see, it kind of stopped. So we're gonna go. I'm just gonna wet again, small bit. And I have to be careful around here as well. I have another one. I was just checking there off camera. I still have a bit of soap there. There we go. And I'll have to be really careful around here as well, because Actually, I don't know why these bumps came, because I have been actually doing treatments and stuff. So be careful anyway. There you go. And it happens from time to time when you're shaving. It did happen to me more often with cartridge razors, if you can believe it, but it's true. I was always getting cuts because I had loads of bumps, loads of ingrown hairs. So it actually happened to me more often with cartridge razors. And I'm really prone to a lot of bumps, a lot of stuff like this. So I should have paid more attention, and I didn't. And that's how it goes. But as soon as I finish the shave and I do the alum treatment, put some cold water, all these nicks, all these cuts go away. That's the other thing. I'm glad I started wet shaving, because I discovered alum, which I had never heard about in the past. So really, really nice. There we go. We're ready for second pass. Gonna go across. Go this side first. Yeah, I think being the first time use on this with this beak, which I actually enjoy this blade, the beak, but I am finding it a bit more harsher today on this razor. I don't remember matte face there. I don't remember if I used this one on this particular razor before. I don't think I did. But all the other times I used this blade, the big blade, I did enjoy it a lot. It was actually one of my favorites. But today, I don't know why I'm finding it a bit harsher on the first use with this razor. Matte face. That just goes to show that sometimes just the change of a razor can change your shave completely, or the change of a blade can change your shave completely. So sometimes it's the combination is not one or the other. There we go. We didn't buff up here, but I will. Second. There. I'm gonna have to be really, really careful there. I have a few bumps, so I'll take my time. There we go. Now we'll go mustache area, very slick. Dry my finger there. There's a bit of overhanging, so be careful. There we go. Now, I'm gonna be really, really, really careful there, guys. Yeah, I can feel the bump there. Where I nick myself. There we go. Actually, the feedback is brilliant. This beak is really, really sharp. Maybe that's why on the first pass I'm actually finding it It's probably one of the sharpest there. At least that's what I'm feeling now with this razor. I didn't feel this the last time I used it, so I have to be really careful there, guys. I have a few bumps. There we go. There we go. Over here, just go upwards. There we go. Yeah, I got another small nick there. Didn't feel. Yeah, a few nicks today. There you go. So I would say I'm gonna check it, but I would say we're probably done. Yeah. Missed the spot there. Hold on. Yeah. Missed the spot. So we're gonna go back and then just check here. No, that's done. I'm not gonna try to BBS around this area because I have loads of bumps, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. That's okay. So it's just the nose area there. Be careful with the overhanging. There we go. Done. That's it. So, I don't know how many minutes we have. Yeah, no, today I won't show the Alum treatment. We'll just get ready and I'll see you back for the post shave. See you in a bit. We're back. So I did my Alum treatment. I said I wasn't gonna put the Alum treatment, but I think you guys will want to watch that. A bit funny, really close, a lot of feedback, and I might be talking Portuguese sometimes as well. So I'll just put it now. Ooh, whoa! Jesus Christ! Whew! Mesmo sensível. Jesus Christ! Wow! Wow! Today's. Ooh. Oh my God! I never felt like this. Whew. Gee, loads of feedback. Whew. Wow. That was a close shave. Whew. My God. I'm still having feedback. Jesus Christ. Wow. It's a bit red. Not much. Oof. Agora tá melhor. Wow. Wow. Deixa eu secar agora. We're back. Hope you guys enjoyed that Alum treatment. A lot of feedback, as you guys could see. A lot. I'm still feeling it, and I'm actually a bit red around there. Now, I don't know exactly what it was, because I've used all these previous and never happened. So I'm thinking is the first use blade, the beak, and the Fatip open comb, which makes you feel a lot of the blade, that made this. Although before I started shaving, and actually I said that I wasn't gonna try the BBS, but it was really close, guys. So I think it's the combination of them. I know this is gonna go away now as soon as I put the balm. I can put some cream afterwards as well. So I still think I had a great shave, although I have still a lot of feedback, especially around this area there. So a bit of Nivea Balm, which was already in the plans before this happened, but thank God it was. Otherwise I probably would have to get some kind of balm, because definitely I need a balm, especially around this area, the neck area here. And I'm gonna leave it dry before I go for the rest of the post, because that will definitely treat me. Actually, I'm not gonna put the post in this area. I'll just leave the balm, and the balm will do his thing, and then later on I can put some kind of cream or a bit more of balm. There you go. So the reason I chose the Nivea Balm is because you can't deny it either. That readily available, and it's really nice. I normally like the sensitive one. They have the normal one, but I always go for the sensitive one. I do enjoy that one a bit better than the normal one. And now I'll just leave it do its thing. Wash my hands. Now, I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm gonna use an EDT today. I'm not gonna use an aftershave. I'll use Ted Baker London limited edition Skinwear. There you go. Don't know if you guys, if it shows on the camera there. So that's what I'm gonna use today. I'm not gonna put it here, as you can expect. Even if I was gonna use some alcohol, some splash, I would leave the balm dry first, getting into the skin properly before I actually used it. Especially today when I still have a lot of feedback there, guys, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna leave this, leave it do its thing, and I'm just gonna put some in my hand. There we go. Then I'll go into my forehead, the back of the head. I won't put it directly here, but I'll use it on the bottom there. I can actually put this. There we go. Do it like this. Some, and that's good enough. I'll have enough scent for the life. And I'll leave the balm do, and then if this doesn't go away, then I'll use some aloe vera cream or something like that I can put over it, and this will go away. I would say by about an hour or two. If it's not gone, which normally is, then I'll put the aloe vera cream, and then in 2-3 hours that's all gone. Which wasn't the case if I was using cartridge razors. I would still have those nicks that you guys saw in the beginning. I probably have bumps coming up. I'll be even more irritated. As you guys can see, like, I have a really sensitive skin. If you guys can see the redness there, that was every single time I shaved with cartridge razors. Worse, because it was all over the place. Mustache area, the chin area. That's why I hated shaving. And this is probably second since I started wet shaving where I got a bit of redness there. So, second time. And this redness I know for a fact is gonna go away in a few hours. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. A bit different. We're gonna go back to do what the subscribers asked me and try new stuff, which I'm really excited for. And I'll see you for the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put a like. It actually helps a lot the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Ciao.